Deep in the lush hills of Mizoram, a unique tradition has survived for centuries. This is Inbuan, the ancient wrestling art of the Mizo people. Unlike modern combat sports, Inbuan is not about brute force or striking. It is a graceful, disciplined test of balance, strength, and pure technique. To understand Inbuan, we must travel back to the ancestral villages of Mizoram, where this sport was born from the daily life of mountain warriors. Legend says Inbuan emerged as a way for villagers to settle disputes and prove their mettle without causing lasting harm or bloodshed. It was practiced in open fields, often during festivals, becoming the heartbeat of Mizo communal life and a symbol of regional identity. As the Mizo society evolved, so did the rules of the game, transforming from informal village play into a highly structured competitive sport. The sport gained official recognition in the mid-20th century, ensuring that these ancient movements would be preserved for future generations. Today, it is celebrated as a state sport, with standardized rules that honor the traditional spirit of fair play and mutual respect. History is written by the legends who dominated the arena. We remember the masters whose names are still whispered in training halls today. These pioneers refined the art, turning simple grips into a complex language of leverage that could neutralize even the strongest opponent. Their legacy lives on through the elders who teach the youth, passing down the subtle nuances that cannot be found in any textbook. If you enjoy discovering the hidden martial arts of India, please subscribe to our channel to help us preserve these incredible cultural treasures. Now, let us examine the core techniques. The match begins with a specific grip where wrestlers lock their hands behind the opponent's belt. The belt, or congren, is the only point of contact. This tight connection is essential, as letting go results in an immediate penalty. The goal is simple. Force your opponent to step outside the circle or cause them to lose their balance and touch the ground. Footwork is everything. A wrestler must maintain a low center of gravity, shifting their weight to anticipate the opponent's next move. The Hanke technique involves pulling the opponent off balance, using their own momentum against them in a sudden, decisive motion. Another vital move is the pai, a strategic leg sweep that requires perfect timing to disrupt the opponent's stance without tripping yourself. Defensive posture is equally important. A master knows how to absorb pressure, staying rooted like a tree while waiting for an opening. Unlike other martial arts, Inbuan uses no weapons or tools. The only equipment is the traditional belt, representing the bond between two rivals. This simplicity is the beauty of the sport. It strips away all distractions, leaving only the raw connection between two human beings. The ground itself is the arena, a circular patch of earth often covered in soft grass, serves as the stage for these intense encounters. The cultural significance of Inbuan goes far beyond the physical match. It is a reflection of Mizo values: humility, honor, and endurance. In a world that is constantly changing, Inbuan remains a constant, reminding the Mizo people of their resilience and their deep connection to the land. It brings families and villages together, fostering a sense of unity that transcends individual competition and strengthens the community fabric. Every match is a lesson in character. Win or lose, the wrestlers embrace with respect, acknowledging the shared struggle of the sport. As we look to the future, the challenge is to keep this tradition alive in an age of digital entertainment and globalized sports. Young athletes are now stepping into the circle, blending modern fitness training with the timeless wisdom of their ancestors. The spirit of Inbuan is not just in the wrestling, it is in the preservation of a heritage that defines a proud and vibrant culture. From the mountains of Mizoram to the world, Inbuan stands as a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the human spirit. The intensity of a match is palpable. The crowd goes silent, watching every muscle twitch as the wrestlers search for a weakness. One wrong step can end the match in seconds. The pressure is immense, yet the wrestlers remain calm, focused on their breathing. It is a mental game as much as a physical one. You must read your opponent's intentions before they even make a move. The history of the Mizo people is etched into the very soil where these matches take place, connecting the present to the past. We see the influence of the rugged terrain in the wrestling style. It is a sport built for those who climb hills and navigate valleys. The training is rigorous. It requires years of dedication to master the balance and the specific grip that defines the art. Masters often train in the early morning, using the quiet hours to refine their technique and build the necessary core strength. There is a deep respect for the hierarchy of the sport. Senior wrestlers are treated with reverence, serving as mentors to the newcomers. The belt is more than just a piece of cloth. It is a symbol of the wrestler's commitment to the rules and the spirit of the game. In every village, you will find stories of legendary matches that lasted for hours, testing the limits of human endurance and willpower. These stories are the oral history of Mizoram, passed down through generations to inspire the next wave of young wrestlers. The technique of Dungtlang, the Mizo virtue of self-sacrifice and helpfulness, is embodied in the way wrestlers treat their opponents. Even in the heat of competition, there is no malice. It is a display of skill, not a show of aggression or hatred. The audience plays a role too. Their cheers and encouragement create an atmosphere of shared experience that unites the entire village. We are witnessing a revival of interest in traditional sports across India, and Inbuan is at the forefront of this cultural resurgence. By documenting these moments, we ensure that the nuances of the art are captured for researchers, athletes, and future generations. The visual language of Inbuan is striking. The contrast between the vibrant traditional attire and the earthy tones of the wrestling ground is beautiful. Every frame of a match tells a story of effort, strategy, and the pursuit of excellence in a traditional setting. As we conclude our journey, we reflect on the importance of maintaining these unique practices in a rapidly modernizing world. Inbuan is not just a sport, it is a piece of the Mizo soul, a living history that continues to breathe and evolve every single day. We hope this documentary has given you a deeper appreciation for the rich diversity of Indian martial arts and their profound cultural roots. The strength of a culture is measured by how well it preserves its traditions and the Mizo people have done an incredible job with Inbuan. As the sun sets over the Mizo hills, the training continues. The cycle of learning and teaching never truly ends. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Inbuan. Your support helps us continue to bring these stories to light. Remember to like this video if you learned something new today, and share it with those who appreciate cultural history. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore another fascinating aspect of India's diverse and ancient heritage. The legacy of the wrestling masters remains, waiting for the next generation to pick up the belt and continue the tradition. Inbuan is a reminder that some things are worth keeping, worth practicing, and worth sharing with the rest of the world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep honoring the traditions that make our world so incredibly diverse. This is the story of Inbuan, the wrestling art of Mizoram, a timeless tradition that continues to inspire and unite.